Hi, kids. This story is not on your screen, so you will have to have the paper in your hand while I am reading it to follow along. This is called Rosa Refuses. I'm on the line. I'm going to read the introduction right under the title. In December 1955, after Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat on the bus to a white man, black people in Montgomery, Alabama refused to use the bus until the laws were changed and they were treated fairly. In this passage, a young black girl writes to her cousin about the protest. As you read, take notes on how black people avoided using the bus. You do not have to take notes, but do think in your head how black people avoided using the bus. Line 1. In December 1955, Shirley, a fictional 9-year-old black girl in Montgomery, Alabama, might have written these letters to her cousin Elizabeth in Detroit, Michigan. So the characters are made up, but the facts are history, which are true. December 5th, 1955, Dear Elizabeth, guess what's happening in Montgomery? We are having a bus boycott. Do you know what that is? It's when a lot of people refuse to use a service like the city bus as a way of protesting something. Starting today, black people won't ride the buses anymore because of the unfair way the bus company treats us. Remember how it is here? The black people have to sit in the back of the bus and the white folks get to sit up front. If the bus gets full, the black people have to give up their seats to the whites. It's the law. You're lucky that in Detroit you can sit anywhere you like on the bus. That must be nice. Here's why we're having the boycott. Last week, a black woman named Rosa Parks was riding the bus. She was on her way home from work. When the bus got full, the driver told her to get up and give a white person her seat. She refused. So the police came and arrested her. They took her to jail. Can you believe it? Mrs. Parks said she was tired of giving in to white people. So now all 50,000 black people in Montgomery aren't going to ride the bus at all until things change. The bus company sure is going to lose a lot of money. We're all trying to help each other. Most black folks here don't have cars. The ones that do are driving others to work. Black taxi drivers are charging only a dime, the same as the bus fare, instead of 45 cents for a ride. Thousands of people are walking miles to work, school, and church. The buses are practically empty. The new minister in town, the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., is the leader of the boycott. He says that if we protest peacefully with courage and dignity, we can make great changes for black people. Until then, I'll keep walking. On the back of page 1, it says, Love, Shirley. Over a year later, Shirley writes again. December 21st, 1956. Dear Elizabeth, you won't believe what I did today. I rode in the front of the bus. The boycott is finally over after 381 days. I never thought it could last this long, but the bus company was losing so much money. But the city officials did everything they could to stop the boycott without changing the seating rules. They arrested black drivers for the slightest reason. They made black taxi drivers charge full fare. They arrested people who were waiting for rides. Hundreds of people lost jobs and went to jail. A lot of white people were really angry, and Reverend King's house was bombed. Our black leaders went to court to end segregation on the buses. The city fought the case all the way to the Supreme Court. Now the Supreme Court has said that we can sit wherever we want on the buses. It wasn't easy for people to walk so far in all kinds of weather. My friends and I wore out our shoes walking to school, but we've kept up our spirits. We believe this boycott is just the start of equal rights for our people. Tell Aunt Louise you want to come down and visit me here. We'll ride the bus up front together. Love, Shirley. Your first question says, based on the text, what can you infer about the bus company owners? Use evidence from the text to support your answers. Number 2, how did the protesters' actions and choices impact Shirley's life? When analyzing character actions and choices, consider how they fit into the plot of the story. Number 3, how would this story change if it was told in third-person point of view instead of first-person point of view? Use details and examples from the text to justify your thinking. And number 4, identify a theme in the story Rosa Refuses. When interpreting understanding theme, be sure to paraphrase the evidence from the text that show this. Be sure to paraphrase the evidence from the text that show this. I'm going to put a period there. I don't think them makes sense. Okay, if you need any help or have any questions, let me know. Thank you.